We went to On the Bridge restaurant. It is a Japanese restaurant in the Kinokuniya building. And it's cool because it's one of the more local places around Japantown, and has survived here for a long time. I've gotten to understand, and it's really cool because it's literally on the bridge. So the title is On the Bridge Restaurant, and then it's on the bridge going into the Kinokuniya building. So we started off with some appetizers, the mixed green salad. So it was nice because, yeah, there was a nice variety of vegetables. The lettuce was really good, and the carrots were julienned and chopped very nice. The vinaigrette that they served with the salad was nice, light, and citrusy.
I ordered the karaage, and I really enjoyed it. There's different takes on karaage, but this one kind of had a very nice, thin, fried exterior. The meat was not overcooked, so that was great. Great texture to the meat. Nice amount of spice, and they also had a nice curry-esque sauce on the side to really help bring out the flavor and complement the well-cooked chicken. So I really liked it. Yes, for my main dish, I ordered the Okonomiyaki pizza. So that was something I never had before. So it was really cool to see someone have a different take on it. I especially appreciated the crust and the bread on it. I think it's oftentimes, if it's not your specialty, like you're not a pizza restaurant, sometimes it's hard to get that right. But I think On the Bridge did it very well, even though they have so many different things on the menu. Crust, bread was great. One thing I did find different and interesting was that on the top of the Okonomiyaki pizza was a lot of katsuobushi. So I think it was a nice touch to have that. Maybe something, a way to evolve it would be a little less, because I felt like the katsuobushi really became the centerpiece when it should be, I think, a little bit more of a nice touch rather than the highlight of the dish.
Yeah, so I went with the Japanese-style seafood pasta. When checking out their menu, it said that their Japanese-style pastas were more of their popular dishes. And so seeing that a lot of people might have ordered it, I figured I'd give it a try, because I'd never tried it before. But it was really interesting. It was nice to recognize the differences between authentic, like, Italian cuisine, which Italians are really preservative for their pasta and their dishes. And yeah, it was just interesting to see their take on it, because it did come with a nice variety of scallops, shrimp, and mussels. And it was in a nice, maybe garlic sauce with a little bit of stock reduction. And yeah, it was a nice blend of flavors. I do think that it could have had a little bit more salt, a little bit more seasoning in there to get the flavors right, but the scallops were perfectly cooked, and the whole dish was pretty good.
Yeah, so for me, Ryan, I really enjoyed getting to go there tonight. I think something that we both agreed on was, I think the creativity is something that is really unique to the restaurant, and I think important in Japantown, because I think there's a lot of good places that serve some traditional Japanese foods, and then some that do kind of a more modern take. But this one, I think it truly highlights the creativity of bringing different cuisines together, and also highlighting what are kind of viewed more as home-cooked, familiar Japanese dishes as well, like the curry, which we didn't get to order, but I'm sure is very great as well and very reminiscent for a lot of Japanese and Japanese American folks. So yeah, really love the creativity and the homage to Japanese home cooking.
That's true. Yeah, I think in SF Japantown specifically, it's difficult to, well, it's easy to find like ramen places. And places that serve common Japanese or Japanese American dishes. But it's rare to see in this neighborhood and in this community a menu that's so vast and so, there is so much variety in the menu. And I think the only restaurant that I can liken it to that has a similar type of menu in terms of creativity is actually Fermentation Lab. Because their menu is a lot of Japanese and Hawaiian and Korean influence. And On the Bridge has a really unique menu in that, you get to explore, like you said, tons of different cultures, and they're all packed into this menu. So yeah, it was a really interesting experience, and I would go again.
Yeah. I think something else that I also really appreciate is when you go in, and especially if you've gone many times, it feels like coming home because you're surrounded by manga.
Yeah,
There's
that's true.
anime playing on the TV, and some of the dishes have been around for quite a while. I think it's a restaurant that really does prioritize, making you feel at home. It doesn't feel like it's prioritizing any type of customer, just anybody who wants to come enjoy the food. You feel taken care of.
On the Bridge restaurant is located on the second floor of the Kinokuniya Mall on the Bridge. They are open Monday through Friday, 12:30 to 9 p.m. and Saturday, Sunday, 12 p.m. to 9 p.m. Please visit their Google business page or Yelp page for more information.